Welcome back to Rising. It's time for your first morning brew of the week, and we're going to kick off this week by putting our thoughts all the way out there and revealing our I'm calling it now predictions. This chat was inspired by an insanely viral Reddit thread over the weekend with over 20,000 comments full of predictions piling in. Putting out predictions, whether it be pop culture based, political prediction, or even sports related, is actually very common. Aisha Harris from NPR revealed she thinks that 2024 will be the year that Beyonce finally takes home the album for Grammy of the Year, or Grammy for Album of the Year, excuse me. And NPR's Linda Holmes also revealed that she believes Jesse Armstrong, who created the hit show Succession, will announce a new series, saying, "I think with Succession being as popular as it was, everybody loved it so much, it's just hard to believe that guy's not going to get right back to work." Back on Reddit, one user shared, "My prediction is that our biggest threat in the next 5 years will become AI, is that it will soon perfect fake videos and chaos will all break loose." Another person said, "Grey's Anatomy will never end." I would agree with that one. Over on Rising's Facebook, you shared the things you think are surely going to come to pass. Christina Blanco Paguda feels this election in November will be a turning point for us. Rayanne Van Dorn thinks Taylor and Travis are going to get hitched. And Abby Atkins O'Daniel says she predicts her husband will crack a beer open when he gets home from work today. She's like, "I called it."
Yes. Can't get that wrong.
Yeah, so talk to, and you asked me before we sat down, does this have to be just 2024? Can it be forever? This is whatever you want it to be. Yes.
I wasn't sure what the timeline was.
Yes.
I am going with, I think you're going to see a lot more cars without people driving them.
Oh.
I think pretty soon we're going to see a lot of people getting those cars that are self-driven.
Yeah.
And you can maybe get ready or you can eat your breakfast while you're driving, while your car is chauffeuring you, which I think is very cool. Yeah. Hopefully the roads will be safer too.
I just had to that there's going to end up being like a subscription service where it's like a car that just picks you up without a driver, you know, like a driverless Uber.
Uber is like starting to do that in some places. Yeah.
My friend just had one in San Francisco, picked him up, I think from the airport or going to the airport, and he was just taking a video in the back like no one was in the driver's seat.
So crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully it's the right directions, you know, and you're not, you like go right past where you wanted to go. You're like, how do I turn this around?
Yeah, it's true.
What are you predicting, Nicole?
So I'm thinking I was on the AI track of things, but I think it's going to go in a different direction for kids in school because teachers are having a little bit more of a problem with trying to crack down on kids using AI to write their papers. I think you're going to go back to old school where you're going to have to go to the library, get your book out, do your research, and handwrite all of your stuff because it's getting difficult to track. And if you're actually learning.
Good point, Nicole.
That's scary.
Yes, that is scary.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, I think that cell phones sometime in our lifetime will be completely gone and we'll have like some type of chip or something where we just speak it out loud. Hey, call Christian, and you know,
and then Christian's phone starts. Well, I was going to say, of course, this will call, but then all
your
of
whole body will start shaking.
You're probably just
Lauren's
gonna
calling.
think it, not even say it. They'll be like,
Right.
Ding.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So I went pop culture route. I know that someone said they think Travis and Taylor are going to get married. I definitely do not think that is the case.
Right.
I think Travis and Taylor will break up, and I even have a timeline for it. I think it's going to be by July or August, and that's because halftime performers are typically announced around fall. I think they're going to break up. Taylor will finally, she's rumored every year that she's going to be the halftime performer. She'll finally do it this year, and he will be playing in the Super Bowl. Everyone's going to be tuning in because it's just like, you know, she's playing at her ex's big game, and then I think she'll announce a new album that night.
Wow. You don't think it'll be until after she plays in the Super Bowl?
I think that she'll announce. Yeah, I think she'll announce it like the night of the Super Bowl, like an album.
That they're
or something.
broken up?
No, I think that they'll break up this summer, and because of the
Before
breakup,
the Super Bowl.
yeah. So now we'll get to watch her perform at her ex's Super Bowl game.
Everyone wants to see their interaction.
Gotcha.
You're right.
It'll be interesting to see.
This was the plan from the beginning. I'm telling you. Yes.
You never
It'll be a
know.
long plan.
Long plan, yes. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. And speaking of plan, Nicole, what's the weather's plan this week?
It's a better plan this week than last week. Yeah, last week, and especially over the weekend, it was really stormy, but now we're looking at things to clear up and quiet down. We're already seeing those clouds start to clear out here from our views over the Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, where temperatures